Actor Jamie Foxx is a fan. Hip-hop star Fetty Wap wears his jewelry. And rapper Wiz Khalifa did a collaboration with him.
I don't treat them as celebrities, I treat them like normal people.
The young man who's grabbed the attention of these celebrities is this 20-year-old from Long Island, Ariel Neiman.
I'm a kid from Great Neck, Long Island, in a studio in Patterson, New Jersey with Fetty Wap. It's a proud moment for myself, for the brand.
You see, Neiman spends many hours a day studying. He's a pre-dentistry major at Baruch College in Manhattan. But it's his side business of jewelry design that's generating buzz.
I've been designing since I was 16 and I launched the brand when I was 18.
The brand is called Regime New York. And the way Neiman started it was by being bold enough to go to a streetwear trade show in Las Vegas where he worked the crowd.
People questioning me like, what are you doing here? I mean, it's only for buyers and it's for people who are showcasing the show and for sales reps.
Neiman says he just tried to blend in with the crowd. He was carrying with him a bag with 5 pieces he made and was wearing one of his necklaces and bracelets. He approached a stylist.
And he's like, I think, your stuff will really be cool from some of my clients. I styled Fetty Wap. A week later, he texted me and he's like, come meet me at this location by 42nd Street and let's go to Patterson, New Jersey to meet Fetty Wap.
And just like that, Neiman ended up making a connection with the hip-hop star.
I see him at his photo shoot for his album. He's about to release an album and I'm just talking to different people and I give him a necklace and he's there. He's wearing my necklace throughout the whole shoot. It's an amazing feeling.
Neiman also made another key connection at that show with John Baldwin of the Lush Network.
He wore it to be like, Wiz Khalifa wore it, you should be buying this item right now.
Baldwin is Neiman's sales rep, but he's also served as his advisor and friend.
He saw the vision, he saw me, he saw my hard work, my passion for the line, and he wanted to be on board immediately.
You want to have a little section that says like media, and in that media section you have all your photos. It needs to be a model.
He's also advising Neiman on presentation, especially since Neiman is now working on launching his Regime New York line in stores.
Presentation of the items to the buyer or to the public is a huge key in why things sell better than others. Because there's such a saturation of different brands out there, being able to present it in a way that's kind of on a cutting edge, a little bit different than what everyone else is doing, is kind of what makes certain brands stand out from other brands.
Baldwin says Long Island's varied landscapes offer a big advantage when doing photo shoots or producing marketing materials that can help with differentiating a person's product from others.
And I think in Long Island, they have a lot of areas that have very great scenic kind of vibes, a lot of good forests, a lot of good parks. We don't have that kind of advantage in LA or even in New York for that matter.
Neiman says the bulk of his pieces cost between $80 and $350, and the majority of his money goes toward production of the actual items.
80% goes to my money towards jewelry, maybe 5% goes to actually marketing, and the rest just goes to photography and just in different things, getting the pieces right.
Most of the pieces in the Regime New York line are made out of steel brass. Some items are either silver-plated or 18-karat gold-plated.
On Saturdays and Sundays, they have different flea market and vintage. I see old rustic pieces, like the different keys I would get from there. The chains I would get from stores because it's so very, it's very costly.
He says all of his pieces are samples, and then he takes the sample and copies it for the next sale. And while he finds himself rushing around the city for work and for school, it's here in Great Neck where he gets his ultimate inspiration for his designs.
It's the waves, it's the bridge, it's the sand, the grass. It's something that just clicks in me. It makes me want to create something new. I just think everything I find this symbolizes something else. If you find something you see, just it speaks to you in a way. I think this is the perfect spot that does that, and it's my #1 most prized place I've ever been to. I always cherish this place, and I love coming back every single time.